Backlash 2025 predictions. Let's start here. Solid card. Both mid-card titles are on the line. The United States Championship and the Intercontinental. We even have representation from the Women's Intercontinental Championship. We have a fun match with Gunther and Pat McAfee, and the main event should be a lot of fun. Let's start with the match that I believe will open the show and should be the match of the night. The Fatal 4-Way for the United States Championship. Jacob Fatu defending against Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, and LA Knight. This should be a whole lot of fun. This should be chaos. This is how you make the United States title mean something. Put it on the PLE, have a fun match. Jacob Fatu is far from dropping this. Typically in a multi-man match, you can point to it as the champion doesn't need to get pinned, especially when it's a monster like Jacob Fatu. Typically they would take the title off him without him being pinned, but he's only held it for a few weeks. There's no way he's losing this. I know Solo will be involved, but it's not to cost Fatu yet. That'll come down the line. Jacob Fatu is going to win this, and I'm expecting him to pin LA Knight. LA Knight is somebody I believe is in the running for the Money in the Bank. There's no way he's winning this. I think Priest and Drew are still too focused on each other. Jacob Fatu with the win. Next up, the Intercontinental Championship. Dirty Dom defending against Penta. Similar thing to Jacob Fatu. I could see Finn ultimately being the one to cost Dom the Intercontinental title out of jealousy, but just not yet. That's going to come down the road as well. I don't see Finn costing him right now. I do think El Grande Americano continues his feuds with the Luchadors and screws Penta here. I think El Grande is going to feud with Penta following this show, and that is how Penta is going to lose and Dom's going to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Next up, the Women's Intercontinental title. Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. Becky's winning this. There's no way she's not. She didn't come back just to be losing. There's no way Becky's not walking out Intercontinental Champion. I think they really want to put the stamp on these mid-card titles. Somebody like Becky carrying it is exactly what it needs. Lyra's title reign hasn't been great, let's be honest. She's getting over with the crowd, but in terms of the substance to the title reign, it's just not there. Becky Lynch is the perfect person to put some value on this title, to make this title matter, and to move this up the card. Becky Lynch is going to win this. Next up, Gunther versus Pat McAfee. Gunther needs to squash Pat here. I do not want to see Pat get any offense in. This needs to be a complete one-sided beatdown. Whether there's blood, whatever it is. Gunther needs to look strong here after losing the World Heavyweight Championship. Pat McAfee does not belong on Gunther's level. I know typically celebrities like to pick up the wins. That's usually how they're booked. But not here. I don't even want to see a competitive. I think Pat understands the assignment. He's in there to get Gunther back rolling as a big monster heel, and I think Gunther needs to beat him down. Maybe we see Goldberg. Maybe somebody makes the save for Pat. But the beatdown needs to be so bad, people are making the save. This does not need to be a competitive match. This does not need to go 10 minutes. This could be a 4-minute beatdown, and then he could beat him down following the match. I do not want to see any offense come from Pat. And if this is how we catapult into Goldberg versus Gunther, I'm okay with that. If they want to build that match all the way to SummerSlam, I'm okay with that. Obviously, the seeds have somewhat been planted there. That would make sense to me. But in terms of Pat McAfee getting any offense in, I do not want to see it. Now the main event, Randy Orton versus John Cena. Last time ever. What more could you ask for? They've had a good build to it. Cena's doing a good job as of late as a heel. Randy Orton's obviously super over as a face. In his hometown, he's definitely going to be over. I'm just a little afraid for what this match could look like. They're both somewhat slow and methodical at this point in their career. Cena just doesn't have it when the bell rings. Orton could still go. He could still have a good match as long as he's got a dance partner. But this match could end up being ugly. We might see Travis Scott. We might see The Rock. There could be something like that could make this match a little more fun. But in terms of being a barn burner, this just isn't going to be it. They're going to rely on storytelling, and they're going to rely on their stardom and their past rivalry to tell this story. But I just don't think this will be match of the night. But there's no way John Cena's losing. He's carrying this title until at least October, November, December. I would love to see Randy Orton get another world title run, especially soon. It's just not going to happen here. John Cena's going to win this, probably cheat, get the exclamation point on the rivalry with Randy Orton, be the last one to get his hand held high. Now, where this match is different, it is a fresh coat of paint because we've never seen heel Cena versus face Orton, right? It was always heel Orton, face Cena. That does change things. That does make things a little more interesting. But in terms of the match, guys, there's no way that you're going to walk away from this match saying that was match of the night. There's no way this tops the Fatal 4-Way for the United States Championship. There's no way. So with that being said, I don't know where Orton's going to go following this. Maybe he's in the Money in the Bank ladder match. John Cena could feud with anybody, obviously, as the WWE champion, but I don't think these two run it back. They are advertising it as the last time ever. I think they will stay true to that. I don't think we see this again, so enjoy it. Because this is the last time we see these two legends, this historic rivalry, play out in front of us. We get this match one last time. Even if it's a stinker, it's okay. These are the two legends that maybe are the most synonymous with each other's career. Just let them go out there. Put on the show that they can. Just enjoy it. Do not go into this with high expectations. Go into this just as a salute. I'm going in just sitting back and going to enjoy the ride because my expectations are low. This should be a nostalgia match for most of us, but anything other than that, it's just not going to deliver. Guys, let me know in the comments. What are your Backlash predictions? Am I right? Am I wrong? Please like, comment, share, subscribe.